welkom terug. Dit is Expresso rechtstreeks op SABC3. Ons gas nou 'n bietjie finansies. Dis nou daai tyd van die dag en is natuurlik saam met meneer Warren Wilkinson. Hy vertel ons, soos ek nou gesê het, die gemeenskap tussen finansiële vryheid en koekbak. Mr. Wilkinson, rather, how are you doing?
Very good.
I mean, all the time you've called me Kakleko. I've had different names by you.
Excellent. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully we will improve as time goes on.
So last time on Monday we spoke about the time value of money. And we said that today on Wednesday we're going to tie it in and show viewers what to do when you have that money to make it real in real returns. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks very much, Kathluka. I think you are getting back part 2 of the series of value of money. We want to just reinforce the habit of saving.
Yeah.
Because if you create a healthy habit, because we're all creatures of habit, to make sure that you consistently have something, either if you are disciplined enough to save yourself, that's one thing. But if you're not, then look at mechanisms that are going to force you to get into that healthy habit.
Because really most people aren't disciplined enough to do it themselves. They need some kind of encouragement to do it.
Yeah, and then accountability and wise counsel from a CFP or a certified financial planner.
Yeah.
So what we want to show today is the cost of delay. What happens if I delay investing earlier rather than later?
Yeah.
And the effects of compounding, which is one of the greatest mathematical inventions that ever has come about. And if we look at the graph that I've drawn here, we have a look at the fact that old Bob started with 1,000 Rand a month saving from when he was 35 years old to 45.
Yes.
And then he stopped his investment. He decided, look, for financial reasons, I can't save anymore.
Yes.
But he let that grow.
Uh-huh.
And then Jim delayed starting his investment of 1,000 Rand a month at age 45.
Yes.
And he saved right the way through to age 60.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, who do you think, just off the cuff, has actually got more money at the end of the day?
Well,
Jim, who saved the longest?
Yeah.
Or Bob that started the earliest, reminding yourself of the fact that he actually stopped it at 45?
Yeah, well, my quick thinking, not financial thinking, quick thinking is because he saved for longer, he would have the most money. I mean, this is 10 years versus 15 years.
Yeah. Well, Jim had 414,000 Rand.
Nice, okay.
And Bob ended up with a figure of 855,000 Rand.
Wow. And
How do you like them apples?
And he had actually stopped.
And he actually stopped at 45 and allowed compounding to take over.
All right, but tell me about that, compounding. How exactly does it work?
It's basically interest upon interest. So when you earn 10% this year on your 1,000 Rand, it takes it to 1,100 Rand. The following year, you're earning 10% on top of 1,100 Rand, not again on 1,000 Rand.
Yeah.
And so that compounding effect of earning interest upon interest upon interest gets you to the effect of compounding over time like that.
Quickly, the 72 rule.
The 72 rule just deals with a simple way that you can look at what it'll take to double your money in 5 years.
Yes.
So if you take a simple rate of return of 12% every year for 5 years, you'll double your money in 6 years. So if you take 12% divided into 72, gives you 6.
Yeah.
So 6 years it'll take to double your money.
Okay, all right.
And then the effect of inflation is if you take a rate of, 7%, which is an average inflation rate over time, into 72 will give you 10 years and 3 months for the buying power of your million Rand to halve to 500,000 Rand if you do nothing with it.
Okay, and what's this all got to do with
the baking? The baking analogy is really that if you want to hamper the effect of compounding, equate it to baking.
Right.
Now, if you bake a cake, you don't go and open the oven every 10 minutes to see how things are going, because what are you doing? You're affecting the temperature in your oven, which will affect the eventual outcome of your cake.
Wow, okay.
You also don't leave out ingredients like baking powder or whatever it may be.
So you do everything that you actually need.
You put the right ingredients in, and you need to give it time. Remember, it's not timing the market, but time in the market that gives you the growth over time to create value for your money.
So thank you very much.
I love it
all the time. Not only does he have nice shirts, he's got great sayings. It's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market while you're baking your cake, of course. Lovely lessons in financial freedom. Right now we're going to go over to Liesel, who has our second book review of the day, Sin, Sushi and Survival.